What is up, YouTube? I'm Eric. This is Michael. Welcome to the Two Bros in a Podcast.
Yo.
Where we like to sit here and go live and just talk about stuff that we like. Oh shit! I forgot to mute our video.
Oh, we sound good.
Yeah, we sound okay.
All
So
right.
that's kind of good. So yeah, guys. So this is our I'd like to say weekly podcast, but life happens. So this is our sometimely podcast because we sometimes go live.
Sometimely. I like
Sometimely,
that.
yeah. So we don't want to do it weekly. We do it sometimely.
When we have time.
When we have some timely. We have some time.
I was like, wait, did he?
So anyways, guys, if you're new to the to this podcast, we basically go and we talk about things that are relevant to us and relevant to our community, relevant to our viewers, relevant to our demographics.
Yeah.
Today we're just going to be talking about a couple of different things. We got a couple game talks because, you know, we're nerds and we like to game. We're also going to be talking about fall TV that's coming out. A big focus of that is going to go on the Arrowverse just because Michael and I are both really into the superhero genre and we're very into TV shows and movies that come out with our favorite superheroes on it. Your favorite superhero is Flash. Mine is Superman, but that guy is not on TV and he's currently dead in the movie, so fuck me then, right?
Come back to life in the movie.
Hey. You don't know that. He might. We'll see. But basically, guys, like I said, it's just going to be a chill talking. If we get anybody viewing us and they want to talk, we do have the live chat pulled up. So you guys are more than welcome to come in and say hello, and we will say hello back. Whoa, excuse me. I hope you guys can't hear that. Mikey commandeered my chair today, so I'm stuck using the old Amazon one. Actually, I like this one's from Target. Sorry, Amazon. I didn't mean to put your name out there like that.
Give him a bad name. Cheers.
Yeah, because you know, they're worried about what I'm saying. So anyways, guys, so let's start off quickly. We're going to start off with fall TV. Specifically, just because this is probably going to take a big chunk of the podcast today, is the Arrowverse. So if you don't know what the Arrowverse is, we're talking Supergirl, Flash, Legends of Tomorrow.
And huge spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, even though it's the next week. The second episode of everything is going to start. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, so, and Arrow, by the way, cut off. Arrow is the last show on that right there. But this is just our reactions to week one. So week one, every show did air this week, and so what's up, Danny? So every
distraction.
Every video did. Fuck me. Every episode aired this week for their season premieres. So we're just gonna go in order from Monday through Friday, starting with Supergirl. Just because Supergirl, I gave it a season, and I don't think they did Supergirl right. I'm just gonna flat out. Let's start out by pissing off the world.
Yeah.
I don't think they did Supergirl right. I think they're going into season 3, which is going to be a heavy topic today. The season 3 curse.
Okay, but let me start out with this. Their demographic is girls, mostly.
Yeah, but still,
because like, that's the whole thing. Like women strong women, blah blah.
But they're not doing that.
No, because it's just whiny and teen drama and oh, my boyfriend got lifted to another world.
Don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't like. Well, I mean, I guess I sometimes I like those kind of shows, but you had a chance to do what Wonder Woman did for, you know, women superheroes, and you totally like went against it and did the stereotypical thing. And like the season started with her like being pissed off about a boy.
Yeah.
Mon-El got taken off to a different.
I get it.
But it's like
the precautions or the repercussions of what happened last season, but at the same time, it's like it was unnecessary. Like one doesn't freaking exist. I've never heard of Daxians or whatever the hell that's called.
Daxamite?
Yeah, I've never heard of that. And it's in the comics? Are they are they doing them right or?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was. Bleh.
But it's like really like
they had to have a love interest.
They had to make it like that. The love interest is what was killing Arrow with Felicity. Like, people straight up told you that, and people told you don't make Supergirl into this like crying teenage girl that is gonna cry over a boy, and like, come on, like this.
I mean, I get it. You're gonna have that in the CW. That's mainly what their shit is. But at the same time, it's Supergirl.
I was really hoping for Supergirl to like be like this, like kick-ass female character,
right?
You know what I mean?
Not have this little tiny thing put her down where she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna give up my."
She's all moody and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I miss my boyfriend. And you may not agree with that, but yeah, Danny, Mike is trying not to laugh. But basically, they're going into season 3. As we've said many times before, the Arrowverse does have a season 3 curse. Season 3 for each series that they've had has just been their worst. So the shitty part is that they're going into season 3.
Almost everyone.
Well, no. Like, they're going into season 3 without having a good season yet. I don't feel like season 1 was not good on Supergirl.
Oh, yeah.
Season 2, they did better, but I don't think they did enough to really win that audience back.
But at the same time, you got to give Supergirl credit because they moved from one network to another.
Yeah, no, and that's what I'm saying. That's why I said at the beginning, I gave them a season.
Because CBS, they did it okay. I liked what they did. But when they went to the CW, they did a little bit more. They had more to do, like, work with. But at the same time, it went more to a teen drama. Yeah. Because CBS wasn't really teen drama. It was introducing the character and all that. But there was a lot more story behind it. In season 2, it was just a lot of fillers and shit. Yeah. I was just like, ugh. I hate fillers. Like,
now everybody's in love with everybody. Like,
thank you. Yeah. And all of a sudden, oh, Alex is gay. Oh, yeah, we got to throw some gay people in there. Like, with iPods.
I'm done. I'm leaving. Bye, guys. But, I don't have high expectations for the season. I am going to watch because it is my duty as a podcaster and as a YouTube person to be up to date with this kind of stuff. I do enjoy the Arrowverse, and I do want it to be successful, so I am going to give them my viewership, and I am going to hope that if this does well enough, then it'll expand, and maybe like they keep hearing. Maybe some guy at CW is gonna see my podcast and go, "Fuck, we messed up." That's kind of a reach, but hey.
Yeah, one day we'll see the Green Lantern. One day we'll see Aquaman. One day we'll see Batman. Hopefully. But
yeah, if we see Aquaman in the Arrowverse,
that'd be fucking cool.
Shit,
Black Lightning's coming. So I don't know much. I thought that was Static Shock at first. I was so fucking excited. But
Static Shock would be dope. Live action Static Shock. Oh, dope. But anyways, guys. Yeah. So.
But at the end, what did you think about the end? That girl.
I honestly couldn't. Like, I wasn't paying attention.
I didn't get it.
Got halfway through the episode, and I was just like, I think I picked up my phone and was like glancing up and down and up and down.
That was me too.
I mean, they went. Didn't they go order tasting and like? I mean, I get it. There's a wedding coming, but do we really need to waste time on their
I don't know. See, I don't even remember that. Like if they did. But
it would be shocking.
Yeah.
But you know what? I don't have high expectations for Supergirl, so that I guess that kind of means it can't let me down.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. If something big happens, we'll be like, "Oh shit!
Oh shit! Maybe season 4 isn't gonna suck." But
season
3. No. Like,
going into
season 3.
Okay.
Season 4. So all in all, I'm gonna keep with it. I'm hoping that they fix the mistakes from last season. It's just the first episode. I'm not about giving up on shows because of one bad episode.
Or one bad season.
Or 2 bad seasons.
Yeah.
But we're too nice. But you know what? Support the Arrowverse. Because we want to see good shows like The Flash.
So you support these shows, they will come out with more. Get better. Give them feedback. But they'll come out with more. If you keep watching.
Indeed. Excuse me. My phone's on. Oh, look. 2 Birds in a Potter Life.
Right.
Cool. So anyways, jumping on to the next show, we've got Flash, which airs on Tuesdays right now. And by far my favorite show of the Arrowverse. It was a steady tie between Arrow and Flash. Those are kind of the two, flagship shows.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Arrow's the flagship show, but But Flash, after the season the couple bad seasons that Arrow's had, Flash definitely took the lead. And from what I've read, it looks like we have a good season to look forward to. Yeah. It looks like we're gonna get a more true to canon Barry Allen, which is great because I'm saying, like we just said, I'm so tired of this mopey fucking. Yeah. Oh, Iris is gonna die.
And they kind of touched on it in the episode where he was like, when I came back, it felt like all my past hurt and all that shit is gone. Yeah. I was like, thank God, like we're done with all that mopey shit. Like he can move on to become the Flash. Yeah. Not, you know.
And I like it because like there were so many like Flash is supposed to be the fastest man in Earth. That's like his thing.
Fastest man alive. Literally. Yeah.
And it was always like, no, there's a speedster that's faster.
Right.
And there's this
Avatar. Like,
you know, we started with Reverse Flash. Oh my God, this guy's faster than me. But then every episode, I'm the fastest man alive. Okay, we defeated Reverse Flash, and I didn't even do it. Some guy had to shoot himself for me to beat him. Mm-hmm. All right, I think I'm the fastest guy alive again. Oh, sorry, sir, you're wrong. Here comes Zoom. And then it's like, okay, we defeated this guy, but we didn't really because someone else took him.
Actually, no. Who the Legion of Doom really killed him? Remember?
No.
In Legends of Tomorrow. They killed Black Adam.
No. Well, yeah. But
so
as far as Flash goes, he didn't really do it.
He didn't.
You know what I mean? Nope. It was like, oh, like I set you up. I'm a narc, and time rates are gonna come and get you because I'm not fast enough to beat you. But I'm gonna start every episode because I'm the fastest man alive.
Now I'm fast because he's gone.
And now I'm fast because he's gone. And oh wait,
there's more.
There's another fast guy. It's like, fuck, man, just be the fastest.
Yeah,
already.
Seriously.
So I really enjoy.
I know he needs challenges and enemies that need to be a little better than him so he can overcome them, but at the same time, he's the fastest man alive.
Yeah.
Just make someone smarter than him or something. Like, I don't know.
But I will give him credit because, and if you haven't seen season 3, and this is a spoiler for you, you deserve this. The fact that it was Barry that was Savitar is kind of like, okay, so he kind of was.
The fastest
he kind of was the fastest man alive.
Yeah. Okay. I give him that. I give him that.
But no.
In an alternate universe or whatever. Yeah.
It wasn't alternate. It was
a Time Remnant. There you go. That's
so
right.
He technically was the fastest man alive. So maybe we're fucking dead wrong here.
It wasn't even him though.
But it was him.
I don't get that. I'm confused about that. Is it him or isn't it?
It was him. It was a copy of him.
But it's not him.
But it's a copy.
But it's a copy. It's not the original him.
But it's still,
only the true Barry can. Isn't that what they touched on? Like
no. But he's the fastest again.
The fastest. He's the fastest man alive.
He came back. He spent his time in the Speed Force, hopefully charging his fast guy batteries, and now he's ready to go. Now he's the fastest man alive again. And I like that they touched upon that. They said, I've never seen him run this fast before. Yeah. Because he wasn't the fastest, and so that's pretty cool. He left Kid Flash in the dust, which is what he's supposed to do. Put that little boy in his place.
Exactly. Just means Wally getting on my fucking nerves.
I think he's better this season.
Hopefully they show more of him to show him like who he really is, because last season he was annoying.
He's just this whiny kid that was like, I want to be a superhero. I want to be fast. And it's like, sit the fuck down, kid. Okay, the big superheroes are working. And they did kind of like, you know what I mean? He did go put on the Flash suit. Again, spoiler alert. He did put on the Flash suit, and the guy was like, "Nah, bruh, you ain't Flash.
You ain't shit."
Basically, yeah. So and then he was like, "All right, my bad. I'm not the Flash." And yeah, Samurais was like, "Yeah, bro, you got me, bent." And then so he did kind of get put in his place, and so I kind of appreciated that. But all in all, dude, I think Flash is going to be really good.
Yeah,
good season.
Hi, Fox.
Oh shoot! What up, Fox? Fox Mamba in the chat. I said like 4 times right there. I do apologize about that, guys. That is not my intention. I am gonna go ahead and leave now.
So who do you think the bad guy is? Who's that guy? I read it and I can't remember what
I have no idea. You know how usually like I'll text you and it'll be like, oh my god, dude, season premiere.
Yeah.
It's freaking what's his face, and you're like, who? And I'm like, bro.
Right now we're both like.
Now
who?
I'm like, no, I don't got it.
But I like this because they're putting someone in where you're actually gonna be like, oh, who is this guy?
I don't know, bro. I have a feeling this guy's gonna get out of his little like chair that he was in, and he's gonna be a speedster. No. Season 4, the speedster returns, and Barry's no longer the fastest.
Oh god. But not anymore.
Yeah, I do appreciate though that they have been like the characters have kind of come into their own like being now.
Oh yeah, like Cisco. Yeah, definitely Cisco.
Cisco has been awesome. Snow, Killer Frost.
Okay, that I don't understand though. Like, is she like at the end when she turned into Killer Frost again? But then
no.
Yeah, and then she's like, "Oh, not again!" Like, wait, what the fuck? Like, do you want to be Killer Frost? Do you not? Like, I don't get it.
Okay, and I do apologize if this offends people, but it seems kind of like a play on like being bipolar, like two completely different people or personalities,
split personality
in one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Caitlin Snow and Killer Frost are two different
people,
personalities, two different beings in one person.
But she said it herself. She's not even her. She's not even Caitlin Snow.
So maybe there's a third one. So that's what we got to figure out. So maybe Caitlin Snow isn't Caitlin Snow, and Caitlin Snow that we know is trapped inside her own mind, like some crazy shit.
I don't know. That just seems too fucking like.
Yeah, but I like it though because it kind of seems like like this new Caitlin Snow does have it under control and is able to rein in Killer Frost, which is really cool. Like I'm sure it'll be kind of like that ending where it's Team Flash needs them, and she'll come out and just.
But of course, that fucking the person's gonna come that she was working for and try to take her back or something.
Mm-hmm. And so that'll be interesting to see. That's gonna be one character I'm watching. Cisco, I'm hoping to see a little bit more badass action from him.
Did you hear that? Who's playing? Oh my god, what's her name? The girl vibe. Gypsy. Who's gonna be playing her dad?
No.
Danny Trejo.
Oh, actually, I did see that. I did see that.
So he's
in the season. Oh no, I think I texted you that.
Sure. Maybe you did, yeah. Pretty sure. But then I read it again. So yeah.
That's an interesting family dynamic. Daddy, I gotta present you to my boyfriend. Danny Trejo was out. What?
What is he about? Does he have?
I don't know.
Oh, that's gonna be
superpowered
so cool.
Danny Trejo.
Oh, dude, it's all machete. That'd be amazing.
I'm down for that. I am down for that.
I can't wait for that episode. That's one episode I'm looking forward to. That's a filler. That's the only filler episode that I'm looking forward to because I know that's not going to have anything to do with it. Or maybe it might.
Or maybe it is.
He's all the big baddie. Oh, that'd be fucking sick.
Ooh.
Oh,
I don't know what. Even for like a couple episodes, like like a 3-episode filler.
Dude, what if they make him like HR? Make him a series regular. That'd be so dope. Oh my god.
I'd be happy.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Oh, do you think that they're gonna bring back Harrison Wells?
Bring back who?
Harrison Wells. Do you think they're
Harrison Wells? They have to.
Do you think
there's no way?
are they gonna bring back two? Or are they gonna bring back another version of him?
I don't know that I'd want to see another version of him.
I want her two back.
That's kind of like, what more can he do? You know what I mean? Other than like just help out.
He's got a lot of he's taught him quite a bit.
But it's kind of like if we need you, we'll call you, which is what they've done in the past.
Yeah, but I don't know. And then just Jessie, she's out of the picture still too. So I guess they're for fillers. I guess. What did you say?
Someone said they always seem to lose their way with the show and do shit you wouldn't just to keep the show going. And in Flash and Arrow, they fuck it up as soon as they get the girl. Yes,
I totally agree with that.
100%. Which is pretty much the theme with the Arrowverse.
Yes. Once they get the girl, with Barry and Iris, they don't really fuck it up. Like the whole getting hitched because he thought he was gonna lose her or whatever. But that was like this.
Yeah, but what I see happening, kind of touching on that, is Iris won't be able to deal with this new Barry. and then that creates a void, and they're gonna try and create that void there. So there's that drama of my love, but
that unnecessary drama.
Exactly. And so I could see that happening. I could see that being a thing where it's like, dude, just get over it. Like he's cool now.
First time
let him be, and and this is the first time he officially got her. So. That's
true.
So we'll see.
Because Oliver did have Felicity. Technically, they were together. They were happy. But at the same time,
how long?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like long enough to piss everybody off. Because it's like, bro, you're happy, and then you're like, okay, so it looks like he's gonna be happy, and then it's like, oh god, here comes drama. I can't be with you because I'm a superhero. I can't be with you because you are the superhero. It's like, dude, just
like I don't,
just go in the back room and just.
Fuck.
Like,
bro, that's
it's nuts. Though. He immediately ignores the Speed Force and goes back in time.
Wait, what?
What?
What is he talking about? He's going to do that, or he already did that? Because he already did that.
Yeah,
you mean do it again?
That's what I'm saying. Like the girls. It just causes stupid drama out of.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? At least that's what I think he's saying. I don't know, but that'll be. And I know I said character to watch, but like I guess the couple itself can be a character, like Felicity. Like I don't want to call them. But
they're all gonna get the girl again eventually because there's been pictures.
Yeah.
And shit. But at the same time, it's like just fucking keep it. Like just keep it. There.
Yeah. So that'll be interesting to keep an eye on is Barry and Iris, how their relationship is going to create unnecessary drama. Yeah. And that is something that we will be keeping an eye on for you guys here.
I hope they show new villains and superheroes.
I hope they don't keep it so the reason I'm excited for Danny Trejo is because I'm hoping maybe he's some sort of antagonist so that it's not a season full of like who is this guy? Like why?
Well, they got to keep the mystery.
Who? Yeah, but not for 12 fucking episodes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Savitar took way too long to figure out who it was, and it's like
that was unnecessary.
And that's what I'm saying. So hopefully,
I mean, the first season, best season by far. That will be the best season of Flash. You thought second season was better?
I can see the second. It's kind of
really
Zoom. Yeah.
I don't know.
Jay Garrick getting introduced.
But
Jay Garrick.
I don't know.
Jay Garrick piece.
Because the Reverse Flash, Earbud Thawne, all in first season,
but
all that.
I wasn't like.
I was more hyped about that.
I don't know.
But Zoom, I mean, I did love season 2. That was pretty cool. But I mean, I don't know. I think Flash season 1 just has that place for me.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, this is legit. So I don't know.
Definitely. And season 1's always gonna hold that place for everybody because that's really what
made
got
the show.
Superhero part of the universe going. Because we didn't really have that, you know what I mean, metas and stuff.
Fucking agree with that.
We didn't really have metas in the Arrowverse until Flash came, and so it really did open the door for an actual superhero world.
Yeah.
Which I really appreciated. And what did he say? Felicity always playing hard to get with her fine ass. She's got to make him work for it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're gonna get to the Arrow here pretty soon. We'll get to talk about Felicity. So let's talk about something that was really interesting and that you mentioned. Barry's Barry glyphs.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah. Barry glyphs.
What the hell, bro? What the hell is that? What that mean, bro?
Yeah, really.
What is it? What does it mean for the season? Is it something we're only gonna see once, and then it's like, hey, remember? We're 10 episodes in. It's like, hey, remember in season 1 when I was scribbling shit on the wall?
Yeah, this house is bitching.
Yeah, well, here's what it means, and it's actually meant that I bought a house in the Speed Force and I'm moving back, or like
it was a different language or something.
Yeah,
with a different dialect or something.
Like, what's it gonna be? Is it gonna be something that's relevant? Is it gonna be something that's
I have a feeling
it's not, or it's like relevant for like 10 minutes of an episode down the line.
Yeah,
and then it's like, hey, we're just gonna tie this in real quick. All right,
let's filler problem episode thing.
What do you think?
Too early to tell. Maybe it has something to do with that guy because he says he was thinking, so I think they called him the thinker or the something like that. Like I don't know. He reminds me of Brainiac, but I think it's his language or dialect or something that relates to him or something. I don't know. I have a feeling it's going to be related to him, though, in some way. I don't know.
Or do you think maybe it's Barry from 100 years from now?
Oh, yeah, if it is, I'm done. I'm done with the show. I'm so done.
Yeah, I'll be done, too.
I would be like, what
if
the
it's Barry reincarnated. And yeah, that'll be interesting. I don't know. It's going to be really interesting to see what that language means. If
it means anything,
the house is bitching has to tie into something.
It just couldn't. That can't be a throwaway because that was a lot of shit. Like fucking writing on the walls. Like I don't know. It seems like there's more to it.
The house is bitching, guys.
The way he was talking too was kind of weird. It was like stars are falling, stars are melting. I don't know. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, but he seemed like I don't know. I seemed like it could have been what Cisco said, where it's like he just I don't remember what he called it, but where the meaning to a word and the word itself were just not associated with each other, and it was just like he was trying to get a message out, but he just didn't know the right words to
Possibly.
say it because of the shock of coming out of the Speed Force or being in there for so long.
Yeah.
So
maybe
I don't know.
That
Is the house really bitching, guys?
That's the question.
So let me ask you this: do you think it overcame the season 3 curse?
It's too early to tell for me. I gotta watch more. Maybe towards the first half, the end of the first half.
Well, let's put it this way. We've seen a glimpse of our villain. We've seen New Barry. We've seen the new. I don't want to call it a new Team Flash.
Yeah,
but it is a new.
I was gonna say that new Team Flash
because Cisco's more of a hero role now. He was kind of, in and out of that.
And
last
there's no
season.
HR. Yeah.
There's no HR. There's no Wells of any kind. What is it?
No Malfoy.
No Malfoy.
He's gone.
Kid Flash is kind of
grown up.
Yeah, he's grown up a little bit more. And then, Caitlin Snow. So it's a new team with old faces, with familiar faces.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna add some new ones.
I'm hoping.
They have to, because that's what I look forward to in Flash, is seeing new faces.
I want to see Bart Allen. I've been saying that since
the
season
grandkid.
2, but
I have a feeling that might be going into season 4 or 5.
Maybe
that might be the end. Because look at what happened with DC's Legends of Tomorrow, where they had people from the past come. Might have someone from the future.
That could be cool. We could see, kind of tying it into the next thing we're going to talk about, is we could see Impulse, Bart Allen, on DC's Legends of Tomorrow.
That would be legit.
That would make more sense, and that would kind of help tying it in, because the introduction of Bart Allen, in my opinion, is only going to lead to Flash himself or Wally dying, being gone, and him assuming
would they kill
the Kid
Wally?
Flash. Kid Wally's died before.
Will they kill
Wally?
Will they kill Wally this?
I don't know. And so this is the thing people got to remember with the TV show, is as much as we want to stick to canon, as much as we want to stick to the storyline, there's outside things to focus on, the contracts, maybe the guy that plays Barry isn't happy. Can we see him leaving the show? Wally being forced into that Flash role.
I thought he wasn't going to come back. I thought Grant Gustin was done. I thought they were going to put Wally as it, or they're going to bring another Kid Flash, Impulse, someone to take the Flash mantle. But the show is called Flash, not The Flash. So that's why I was like,
And it's happened before, where Wally's taken up the Flash outfit and personality, but it's also happened where we have our Flash, and then Wally West is the one that gets taken out, like in Young Justice, where Wally West sacrifices himself. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen this, you deserve this spoiler alert. Where Wally West dies, sacrificing himself. So, Bart Allen assumes the Kid Flash.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, which is what we'll see in season 2 of Young Justice. that's coming out here pretty soon.
I still gotta watch that.
Yeah, you do still have to watch that. I don't understand why you haven't watched that, dude. That show is one show that I believe that you would genuinely like. It's a cartoon, it's animated, but I think
it's off of Netflix now, so I gotta find it somehow.
Only slide your Fire Stick.
Yeah, garbage.
We'll watch the pilot after this.
Garbage stick.
So anyway, so back to what I was saying. So we've seen new Barry, we've seen new villains, we've seen new Team Flash. If you had to say it now, after week 1, did Flash overcome, or will they overcome? Like we'll do our prediction now, and then we'll go mid-season, and we'll go end of season, and we'll talk if we were right, if we were wrong, if we were.
I want to say this is a better premiere episode than last season.
Yeah, but that's Flashpoint. Flashpoint was terrible. We don't want to talk about Flashpoint.
I wasn't gonna call it that, but yeah. I don't know.
We need a yes or no, Michael.
I can't. It's
yes or no.
Because I don't know what to expect.
But that's the point. So let's make our prediction now. Do you think, with the setup that we got today or this week, is...
I hope.
No. None of this I hope bullshit. Yes or no, Michael? Yes or no?
Yeah.
You think so?
I wanted to, definitely, and I yeah.
You're dead fucking wrong, my friend. I don't think it did.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
I don't think it did. I think it's going to go through...
See, that's the thing. You think it's going to go through that cycle. What if Flash is going to overcome that and just barrel through it?
But that's what I'm asking.
That's what I'm saying.
I
feel I want to believe, so yes, I'm going to say yes. It's gonna just plow through.
But see, I want to believe because I want more episodes of The Flash.
Yeah.
Because that means Aquaman can finally come to TV.
Exactly.
And I know that's a fucking stretch, but it doesn't matter because I'm hopeful, and that's okay.
Yeah.
I want it to do good, but I don't think it will. I think it'll be the same format of last season where we'll get this dude in the shadows and we'll know who he is, but we won't really know who he is until the end. And it's like we just kind of,
No, there's so many complaints about Savitar. I think they learned.
I hope so. I hope so. And I hope by the time we do a mid-season check-in on this that I'm dead wrong.
Yeah.
I 100% do. Hope I do. But given the track record, I'm gonna say we're not gonna get a bad season. It's not gonna be as bad as season 3, but I think we're gonna get a season where it's like you can watch an episode and be like,
yeah,
and that's I think we'll have an episode thrown in there, 1 or 2 or 3 that's gonna be like, that was dope. It reignited my love for this fucking series, and then it's gonna be 6 episodes of us like dragging the same topic along. Someone's gonna be dying. Yeah. Barry's gonna go back to being a mopey self. But like I said, I hope we're wrong. I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah.
So I don't know that there's really much else to say about expectations.
We just gotta wait and see.
Yeah, but it's definitely set up a lot better than last. I'll definitely give them that.
Anything's better than Flashpoint right now.
Yeah, so, which is sad to say.
Very sad to say.
It hurts my heart. Yeah, no. But I feel like that's tough because we have all this other material to go off of. You know what I mean? And this is something, I go into this objectively as well, thinking, yes, the show is meant for people that are Flash fans previously, or prior to the shows coming out, prior to Justice League, prior to all this, but it's also trying to draw in a new audience. And so, and I think about it, like, what if I hadn't already seen Flashpoint in the past? Like,
we wouldn't. I'd probably be done after a couple episodes. From if season 3 was my first season,
really,
I'd be done with the show. That would totally deter me from it.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like
if I saw the whole season 3 and was like, what the fuck? Like, it took them this long to reveal a villain, and I didn't even bother with the first and second season, yeah, I would have been done with it. I can honestly say right now that's how bad season 3 was for me.
I don't think it's that bad. I think that I would have been interested just because I wouldn't have that reference of Flashpoint to look back at, and I wouldn't be as mad at it. I think that's what made season 3 bad for me was Flashpoint. Flashpoint put a bitter taste in my mouth that I just couldn't get over the rest of the season and just kind of didn't me for everything.
No, because they barely had any good episodes in season 3. The Gorilla Grodd, that was probably the best.
Yeah.
But that was a totally different storyline. Had nothing to do with the main story.
But like I said, if I were new to the series, like if I were new to comic books, I would have been okay with it.
Yeah.
It would have been an okay season. It wouldn't have been as bad as... Because like I said, the main reason I didn't like Flash last season was Flashpoint. It put a bitter taste in my mouth. Was not happy. And then just kind of going forward, I was just like, can't do this.
Okay, yeah.
I'm hurt. I'm a bitter girl. I'm crying over a lost guy.
Yeah.
But, you know, I think hopefully we're set up for a better season. I'm very doubtful. But again, setting the bar low so that you can't be disappointed. Can you really go worse than what I'm feeling now? Probably not. Hopefully not. And if you do, fuck, I'm done.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm done. So anyways, let's just go ahead and jump into the next show that we're talking about. This actually aired right after Flash, which is kind of weird for me. Some of you should be on Thursdays.
Yeah.
But we've got...
I kind of like that.
You do?
2 shows in one day, yeah.
I like that.
Those are my 2 favorite right now.
Because
Legends and
Arrow on... You didn't like Legends.
The first season. First season of Legends sucked. I was going to say suck ass, but towards the end was pretty cool. When Captain Cold, spoiler, sacrificed himself.
This is a spoiler. But you deserve this.
Yeah. But that's what I heard. Captain Cold is coming back, but the different iteration of him from
he did come back.
Season. Yeah, the season finale. The bad Captain Cold is coming back.
Oh.
So he's gonna be. I think he's gonna be the antagonist, the bad guy.
But see, that kind of gets me mad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because the main reason that Captain Cold was gone, and we just started to really, really appreciate the character, was because Wentworth Miller went back to Prison Break, which is cool and dandy. Go do your own fucking show, but don't come back and then just not give us that character again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What happened with Prison Break? Did they end it?
I have no idea.
Stopped watching.
Haven't watched it.
I stopped watching because it sucked. I was like, fuck this noise.
I didn't even try.
I binge watched the fucking show on Netflix just to watch the new one, and it sucked. And I was like, no, this is a waste of fucking time.
Yeah, but you can't just take this good Captain Cold out of the mix.
Yeah.
Bring back Captain Cold.
And all of a sudden, he's the same guy from before.
He's worse than he was before. Yeah. I don't think we ever saw Captain Cold this evil in the past.
Yeah, he killed Maya in the other timeline.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think we've ever seen him.
No.
Like even
did he kill? He didn't kill before.
No, even when we first were introduced him and he was a bad guy, it was like, this guy's a dick. He's not bad.
But then they showed reasons why he was a dick, because his dad and all that shit. Yeah. But this time it's like, he's just a dick.
Fucking cold.
Yeah.
Asshole.
Like. Cold.
But I just
I know. I'm excited to see him back on, but I hope he gives a good performance.
I hope we get regular. I'm okay with the evil Captain Cold, but we have to get good Captain Cold in some way, whether it's a flashback, whether it's we go back in time.
If they do flashbacks, I'd be happy with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't necessarily. What I don't want to see is they go back in time and save them, and
no, I don't want to see that at all. No, because that deters everything that they've done.
Or if they do, it's kind of one of those like, hey, like we're gonna take you out of this time because we need you to help to fix this. Mm-hmm. But then because we're good and we're gonna have to put you right back into that time.
No,
I feel like that would be like a heartbreaking episode.
No, because that would change his mind. That would, I think, would change. That would change things.
No, it wouldn't. No, because the Captain Cold.
Okay, maybe not his mind, but that would change things.
No, but
definitely.
No, it wouldn't. If they pull it off, where it's like,
I don't know. I don't think they do that again. What
do you mean?
I don't think they would bring him into our lives and then kill him again the same way. No. If they do that, I'm fucking done. I am so done. I don't know. I will not watch Arrowverse, any of those shows.
I'm gonna write an angry email. I need you to kill this guy again.
Fuck that.
Oh man.
If I was a writer and I heard someone say that, I'm like, you're fired right now. Go get your shit and go to Warner Brothers. Go. We don't need your shit.
He said, "Go to Warner Brothers.
Get the hell out of here." Even though it's Warner Brothers, but go to the movieverse, whatever. Go over there. They can take your shit.
Funny. But anyways, if you haven't noticed, guys, we're talking about DC's Legends of Tomorrow now. So let's kind of just...
Sorry, Fox.
Yeah, sorry, Fox.
We're geeking out.
Geek out. That's what we do. We're going to be talking about new games later on in the podcast. So
stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned. Keep listening or don't. Whatever. Come back. Or watch it when it's uploaded later on. That's fine, too. Let's kind of talk about some new things we saw in this season.
Mm-hmm.
Time Bureau.
Which I can't stand already. You're a bunch of assholes.
It sounds like... So the Time Bureau is creation of Rip Hunters, if you don't know. If you haven't watched the episode, I do apologize. This is a spoiler that I'm okay with you being mad about. Mm-hmm. He created to take the place of the Time Masters and be better than the Time Masters.
Yeah.
But it sounds like just a suited up version of the Time Masters.
Yeah,
like we're going to control everything,
with more power.
We're going to control everything. We're going to do this and that and that, just like the Time Masters is, but we have suits now, and we're good guys. Is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
So
they're trying to flip the Time Master's role and make it good, but it's just same old shit.
So
same old shit.
And it's Rip Hunter 5 years from the point that we are now. So it's taken him 5 years.
Yeah.
So this is a new Rip Hunter.
So he's the future Rip Hunter.
The future. Yeah. Yeah. So this is a new Rip Hunter.
So he knows things that they don't even know.
And I'll say this: Rip Hunter's character has been pissing me off.
I liked him when they brought him back last season.
Yeah, but then he left. It's just like...
Actually, no. I take that back. I loved evil Rip Hunter. How fucking...
No, I did. But it's like, can we figure it out, please?
Yeah,
Like, I liked Rip Hunter. Mm-hmm. Wasn't in love with him. Wasn't like a great character because he was very doubtful of himself, and it's like that's not the Rip Hunter. Like Rip Hunter's a leader. You know what I mean?
It's like Nick Fury. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Well, that's how I see him.
Yeah.
As Nick Fury.
And then it's like, okay, like he's second guessing everything he does. He's doing this and that. Okay, he leaves. Okay, we found him, but he's,
he erased his own mind.
He erased his own memory.
Like,
and so he's this like really weird Rip Hunter. Okay, we got his memory back, but the Legion of Doom did it, so now he's an evil Rip Hunter. So it's like, who the fuck is Rip Hunter?
Yeah, really. Who's he gonna be?
Who that man's?
Who that man is?
Like.
Yeah, I know. It's frustrating how they keep going from, hey, let's make this character evil. Let's make this character bad. Let's make this character good. Oh, let's make this character tranny. Like let's stick with their one gender, their one good, bad, whatever they are. Just leave them be.
I don't know that we need to stick to it, but I don't know that we need to change his personality every season.
Okay, every season. I agree with that.
You know what I mean?
They did it before. Let's fucking go forward. Is he good or bad?
Yeah.
Because
his in-between bullshit isn't working for me right now, guys. Same thing with Maya. What the fuck?
She pisses me off. She pissed me off in the
She's been pissing me. She's our Felicity here.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, because
I love Felicity way more than I love her.
No, but she's
a guy I can give a shit about.
No, but it's creating that unnecessary drama.
Yeah.
This guy's been fucking whining about her.
She
went back to 1942 and like I gotta jerk off every night to pictures in black and white. Like what? Like why does there need to be that drama? Why can't
really.
Like, hey, she went back to 1942, sucks, and broke up.
Yeah,
whatever. But it can never be that easy.
And then what the fuck is that? She turned into the animal. All of a sudden she can control spirit animals that kill people. What was that about?
We don't know
that was a new
at
power.
What point in time
she
this is
upped her powers.
Well, we've got Rip Hunter from 5 years in the future. How do we know that it hasn't been an extended period of time since
for her?
Yeah.
Like what time she went back?
Yeah. Because we know that they can't just go back to the exact same time they dropped her off.
The thing is,
that'd be too easy.
She kills them. She kills
That's
the
what
soldiers.
I'm saying.
So yeah, is she bad? Yeah, that's what I wanted to know too.
Is she bad? Is she good?
Yeah.
Is she meh? Is she only gonna be around for one season? Is she gonna fall back in love and all of a sudden be good again?
I love that Rory hasn't changed. He's still the same.
Rory's my favorite character in the
Fucking
Arrowverse.
by far. Yeah.
In the entire Arrowverse, it's him and Cisco. And the only reason he beats out Cisco is because Cisco had his little whiny bitch couple episodes.
Yeah.
And
When
that's the only reason.
He killed my alternate brother.
Yeah. Rory.
He will forever be Rory.
Is the real one.
Mm-hmm.
I will watch these Legends tomorrow for Rory.
Yeah. And Fox, it's hard for us. We totally get that too. But I mean, I would watch a show if it didn't watch if it didn't have that more. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is
What is that? What the hell just happened?
It's creepy. What is that? What?
It's your intro.
What? That's my intro.
It's the intro for your fucking show.
You. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Oh, technical difficulties.
Oh, it's hot now.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, man. I'm done.
And for one, why are we wearing these?
I don't know. I
was gonna bring it up. When I first started, I was like, okay, we'll just wear it for aesthetics.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. I'll be right back. I need water.
It's a tick.
All right, keep them entertained.
Oh god. Huh? Oh god, they're watching me die. Oh my god. We apologize. Oh, wasn't even copyright either, so. Oh god. Oh. Woo. I don't know. What's up, Anthony Menegoni? Did you see the?
She could hear that.
Fox, did you guys hear that? Did everyone hear the music? The music playing? If they did it, that's gonna suck. You're just gonna see us laugh.
Oh, that was funny.
Headphones on for effect. Yeah, really.
We were originally gonna record this, but we were having trouble with the mics, and we were gonna have the voice monitoring on, but it didn't work out, and we just never took them off. So
I kept fixing it there. Oh god.
Oh
yeah, I heard what it was.
The music. You heard the music? Okay, that was Michael's intro from the video that I edited for him.
The cricket
on his
video.
Channel. Make sure you guys check that out.
Oh god. It was just a snippet of it, but yeah, that was the whole fucking song playing. It was so creepy.
Oh man. That was fun.
That was great.
That was
it's hot.
You know? Yeah, the cricket video. So anyways, let's get back into it.
Yeah.
We're almost done with this. Couple more things we want to talk about. Legends is the guy that plays Martin Stein, and his name is not coming to mind right now. I feel like a bad person. Dr. Martin Stein. We'll call him that.
Dr. Martin Stein. He's leaving next season.
He's leaving the show.
Thank God.
Thank God?
I can't stand him.
Really?
And Jax. I can't stand them.
Really?
I swear. I couldn't. Just the arrogance of his voice and thinking he knows everything. And I don't know. He's annoying. Why? You like him?
I like the character. I
can't. I don't know.
That's the problem with with some of these videos though, or some of these series, is the amount of characters in there. Just kind of because they have to kind of overdo him in that way, so that he stays relevant. So he's not just some character in the background.
True.
So it's like, I like the character, but you're right. Sometimes it can be a little bit too much, but it's kind of that way to keep him out of the shadows, which is stupid. Like, I'm okay with him missing an episode or two, but I'm sure his contract isn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, the reason why he's leaving is because him and I think the guy that plays Jax are both in the Broadway. Broadway
I know he is.
Musical.
He's
okay, he is.
But he's already like heading over there. They're still filming the end of the season though.
Yeah, they said they said that they haven't heard of anything of him leaving this season, but next season he will no longer be.
Yeah, I think it's like becoming too much.
They might be killing him off. They might substitute another guy for Firestorm. Who knows?
They've done it before.
That pissed me off. I didn't like it because I was like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" Like, I just got done liking this guy. They found him again. Like, they thought he was dead. No, he's not. Oh, that's cool. And then all of a sudden, he fucking dies for real now. Like, or did he?
I don't think he's dead.
Yeah, I don't either. But
he went through a fucking portal.
Exactly.
Why? And you know what? You know what? Now that we've talked about it, I'm gonna fucking get this off my chest because. So he went through a portal. Fucking like the very next season, they figured out portals. Yeah. And they couldn't like fucking 2 and 2. Like, oh wait, maybe he's in a fucking different world.
What if he's the antagonist this season? Or he's the one controlling? He's the one controlling.
He won't be, but yeah.
No, yeah. That pisses me off. Just one. He was a big character, but nope, just throw him away. It's cool.
But that's what I'm talking about, guys, and that's the shitty part about being a fan in today's world is it's all about what goes on outside of the show as well. Yeah. You know what I mean? Contracts, new jobs, people. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, like they've been doing this for 4 or 5 years now. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'd get tired of my job after a couple of years. I'm tired of my job after 1 year. Yeah. Like, so we have to kind of keep that in mind when we start liking these characters. Is, hey, this guy cannot be here tomorrow. He can get fired. He can go online and say the N-word, and then it's like, okay, you're fired. Yeah, that's true. So, like, Paula Dean? Oh. But that's just the reality. It sucks. In some cases, for this, for you, it didn't this time. I like the character. I like where they were going with him. Like, they started showing his family, like that, like love connection possibly with his kid. There's nothing else you can do with him. But yeah, so that's it's probably why. So it's bittersweet. It works out. It's bittersweet. Yeah, it's sweet for me. So let's talk about this. What are your expectations for a season? And this is season 3. Yeah. So what do you? I have a feeling it's gonna suck, but I want it to be better. I don't know. I have a feeling it's going to suck horribly, though. You think so? Yeah. I'm hoping... Because with the second season, it was the Legion of Doom. Like, how are you going to top that? How? Exactly. How indeed. I don't know. I'm hoping this is the episode... God damn it. I'm hoping this is the series that breaks the season 3 curse. Supergirl's going to fall to it. I'm 100% sure about it. But I'm hoping Legends is a show that's able to break that. And Legends isn't that big of a show. Even Kendra likes watching these shows, and she's kind of like, it just didn't do it for me, right? Yeah. But that's season 1. She didn't watch season 2, and that's one of those things. It's one of those shows where it's like the first season was like, okay, like I'll give it a season. No, Legends. And then it's like season 2, you're like, okay, like I'm glad I gave the show a chance. Yeah. Because it's okay. It's getting better. It's pretty good. And then you get to season 3, and I'm hoping that they kind of keep going. Exactly. But you're right. Like, how do they beat the Legion of Doom? What are they going to bring in? Because I'd be pissed if it's just the Time Bureau. Yeah. Like, because the Time Bureau is just kind of up their ass as they do, like, random. I think that's why the first season sucked ass, because it was only Time Masters. Mm-hmm. Only the Time Masters. Well, it was a Time Masters, and every episode was kind of self-contained. There wasn't, like, a larger storyline going on. Or which major. Are fillers. And that's the shitty part of having these shows being 22 fucking episodes long, 24. Yeah. So they have a lot of fillers, and it's just annoying. Yeah. Which, like, if it was like,
you have to watch them because some little thing has to do with the main story, and you won't know what's going on. You're like, wait, when did that happen?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's that's the one thing I have that gets me about these shows, even Flash. Because if Flash was 12 episodes long, I would love it. It would be the best. But I know they can't do that because.
Yeah. I don't know. So what do you think? You think it's gonna break the curse? You think it's not? You think, no, you don't think so?
It's gonna fall to the curse.
I'm thinking it is. I'm thinking it'll break the curse. And again, we're gonna go through this again. Halfway through the season. At the end of the season, we're gonna see where we're going, where we were, and were we right or were we dead wrong. So let's kind of talk about your favorite show now. Let's talk about Arrow. I have it in my notes. Arrow. What the fuck, bro?
Yeah, seriously.
Who dead? Big boom from nothing.
Well, yeah, let's start out with that. What the fuck? Like, why have that whole big old thing? Like, who died? Who lived?
Everybody's gonna die.
Everyone fucking lived.
Everybody lived except
for
one
person. The one person that didn't even matter.
But she survived the blast. She died after.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, you. There's an explosion on the island. You're gonna fucking die unless you get in the water. Which, that would have made sense. Hey, let's go to the fucking water and swim out all the way to the goddamn middle of the ocean and get away from the blast. Like, that's that season finale. That was shit. And this.
No. The season finale was good.
No, it wasn't. I didn't like it.
But
the only good thing about it was Deathstroke being back. That was it. That's the only thing I liked about it.
It was a good episode, but it was all this build up for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Basically,
Blue balls.
We're basically back at square one. We're not.
He is on life support, which she may or may not die. But I have a feeling that she will, because you gotta have a big death, and also they were talking about bringing back whatever his face is, Colton.
Whatever his face, Colton. Are you even sure that's his name?
I don't know if that's his character name from Teen Wolf or his. I don't know.
They're talking about bringing back the original Speedy, guys. Is what he's trying to say. The dude Speedy. But they've been talking about bringing Arsenal back forever.
Yeah, but he's been on a bunch of shows. That's why.
Yeah,
different projects.
But that's why. Captain Cold.
But now that he's done, because Teen Wolf he was on, that was one that was conflicting. That's over.
Mm-hmm.
So that may free him up.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I want to see him back. I liked him.
I did too. I thought he was a good character. I thought
he was on for one season, not even a whole season, right?
Yeah.
But
I thought he was kind of going the way of the sidekick in the Arrowverse, like Kid Flash, where it was just, I want to be a superhero. And it's like the big guy going, no, you need to calm down. You need to train. And then it's like
that's all of them are.
Getting it, fucking Jesus. light bulb. Look, there's kind of light bulb.
Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, Deathstroke, is he bad or good? What do you think?
I don't know.
I have a feeling
he's gonna play good but be bad.
Yeah.
I feel like he's gonna be good and he's gonna have this hug fest with Arrow, and then it'll be a cutscene of him going, "I'll get you one day."
Yeah. That was pretty good.
I think that's what it's gonna be.
That was a pretty good impression.
That's my what
guy.
It's gonna be. Yeah. I'll get you one day, my guy. My pal, my dude. That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do we have? So Black Siren's the big bad for this.
I love her. She's so hot. She's eye candy, but at the same time, it's like
enough.
You just had a farewell episode, like an homage to her character, and all of a sudden she's back as a bad person. Like, really?
Just let.
It was a fan service that hard. Like, oh, we need Laurel back. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, but we don't need Black Siren back. We needed Black Canary back.
Yeah, exactly. That's where we can't bring her back.
But
we can bring her this. Like,
yeah.
Garbage.
It was. But I have a feeling that's going to be like a couple episode thing, and then they're going to introduce a new big bad.
She's probably working for a big bad.
Or
you remember the end of it? Some guy flew on a helicopter after the blast, and heal her or something from her
and
shot.
You know what I'm gonna be mad about though is if Deathstroke ends up being the big bad again.
Bro, I just thought of something right now that I just remembered I read.
What'd you read?
Fucking Damien Dark. They said that he might be back.
There's so many damn characters. Like I'd be kind of mad.
If they bring him back, I'm done with it.
I didn't fully watch. Like I didn't really fully enjoy that season. Like
that
I feel like I just kind of
garbage.
I kind of went through it because again,
after Ra's al Ghul, it was just like, oh, this is garbage. And then when that happened, I was like, no, this is what the fuck. Like,
Decent no bueno.
No. Well, how do you feel about no flashbacks? Flashbacks are dead.
The flashbacks are from 5 months ago.
Yeah,
it's stupid. Like
when they did that, I was like,
they told us no more flashbacks. And it's okay, the Russia flashbacks, I wasn't a fan of.
No,
I didn't think it was like okay, like you're in a gang now. Like what?
That's why I said season 2 was the best season of Arrow by far, because you had how he met Deathstroke, how Deathstroke became Deathstroke, and Deathstroke. Like, yeah. But all this other stuff is just like, what?
Yeah.
What? Like, fucking the plague in Japan or whatever. What? Like, I just... Ugh.
Yeah, the flashbacks were stupid. I hate that they brought back flashbacks just to have them. Like, I really hope that's not a thing.
Yeah.
Because it's like, what more can you really get out of that day?
Nothing.
Or the 5 months that we've been missing? Like, what's going to happen?
Yeah,
it's going to be like...
Get rid of the flashbacks and be like, hey, this happened on, after the fucking...
Let's do the flash nows.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it that way. I know that was a big part of Arrow, but it wasn't that great after season 2.
After season 2, that's when it just didn't need to be. Like, season 3, it was like, why are you continuing?
Like, I get it. Like, I really wanted to know what he did.
Yeah.
In those 5 years he was at Lian Yu, but I have a feeling they're going to try and cram flashbacks from the 5 months that since the explosion. It's like, what the fuck?
It's all one day for a whole season. Like, really?
Well, no, I feel like they're like, them like taking Thea to the hospital like after. So they'll probably do stupid shit like that.
Yeah, she ain't going to die until like the first half is done of the whole season.
Probably. Or she's not going to wake up. Or she's going to wake up and go, who are you?
She's died like what, 3 times?
Something like that. No, I have a feeling that's what it's going to be. She's going to wake up and it's going to be like, Thea! And it's going to be like, what? Who are you?
Or she's going to be like,
yeah.
Sorry.
At least the last thing, because Arrow's just going to piss me off.
Yeah.
We know Star City. Getting my cities confused. Star City knows that their mayor is the Arrow. Are they going to do some bullshit like they did a couple seasons ago where they're just going to have someone wear the Arrow outfit and come save the mayor? It's like, oh, no, look, we're at the same place at the same time. Mm-hmm. It can't be him. And the city's going to be like, oh, shit, you're right, because we're fucking idiots.
Yeah, really.
Or, like, what's the dealio? Like, what do you think is going to happen? I feel like they're going to cover it up, and then it's going to be like, no, our mayor's not the Arrow.
My thing is, how come they haven't figured it out how come it took them this long to figure it out? Ever since he's been back, fucking Green Arrow's been. I don't get it. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of happy that finally it's done, because it's something that they've been treading on for, like, 3 seasons already, and finally it happened. So it's like, all right, fucking finally, let's deal with it. Like, are they going to accept him? Is he going to be the mayor still? Are they going to impeach him or whatever the fuck that you do for a mayor or whatever? I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing what. That's the only thing from the episode. What I'm looking forward to see what happens, and then the kid, see if he fucking he kills Oliver or mom, because he does blame Oliver. So I would blame him too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I would too.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. What are your expectations for this season? Do you think it's going to be good? Do you think it's going to be bad?
I think it's going to be good. It's been so fucking. It's shit. It's been shit. It's like it's got to get better. So
optimistic.
Yeah,
I'm optimistic. I don't think it's going to be great.
It's not going to
suck.
Yeah, I have no high expectations.
It's going to be like,
but
all right, that was okay.
Yeah, anything by far right now will surprise me or like, oh, hey, they did that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not looking forward to, like, anything that they're doing so far.
Yeah.
So, but if they do, hey, awesome, finally.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And again, we're gonna revisit this mid-season, at the mid-season break, and at the end, and we'll kind of talk about if we were right, we were dead wrong. Mm-hmm. What's the dealio? So that's pretty much gonna be it for Arrowverse, guys. We talked about the 4 shows. Let us know. What do you think? Let us know. What do you think? Are you watching the Arrowverse? Are you gonna watch along with us? I want to be able to do. I don't know that I want to do this weekly, like every week, but I do want to do recap. Well, I don't want to commit to it because then, right? But if we can do it weekly, we'll do weekly. But I want to kind of get recaps of what's going on.
Shit, even if we have to do a Google Hangout,
that's fine with me.
I'll do it on my phone. Fuck it.
We'll work with weekly.
Yeah.
We'll keep checking in and seeing. Make
even
sure you guys watch with us.
30 minutes long or 20 minutes long,
something like that. It won't be. It'll probably be longer than that, but that's okay. So let's kind of get over. We're still going to be talking about TV shows.
We're done with the Arrowverse.
We're done with the Arrowverse, and most of you have been done with the Arrowverse. I'm about done with the Arrowverse. Flash and Legends are keeping it alive for me, but that's for another podcast. So let's keep it on the superhero track. I know you haven't watched this show. I know you're against this show, but I personally really like the show.
Did you?
I did.
Did you see it in theater?
What?
Did you see it in theaters? The premiere?
No.
Yeah, they premiered in theaters.
Oh no.
And then they brought it.
Is that why it's 2 hours long?
Yeah. Oh, so you did. Okay. So they did show that.
Yeah, they showed the full. Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I was against. One of the main things, because I was like, really, like, you're trying to exploit your fans right now. I mean, which is a smart business decision, but at the same time, it's like, really?
Had I known, I probably would have gone to watch it.
Probably.
Yeah, that's just
not me. I was against it, but it didn't look interesting.
Okay, so because we haven't said what it is. We're talking about Inhumans, guys.
Oh yeah.
So if you don't know what Inhumans is, it is a Marvel property. It is currently airing on Fox. No, I don't know where it's airing.
Fox.
Fox.
They own X-Men.
But they're not called X-Men.
But they're part of X-Men universe.
I know, but they're not called. They're not even called mutants.
Mm-hmm. What?
They're called Inhumans. Well, it's the same thing with
walkers and biters.
You know what I mean? They're not called. So it's Inhumans. Basically, the show. The premise of it is way back when.
I'm triggered now.
Way back when, in the before time, Inhumans and humans lived alongside each other.
They were one of the first mutants.
Yeah. They were the first mutants. Humans started to kind of like persecute them, so they fled to the moon. They took every Inhuman, at least they thought they did.
On the moon?
Yeah. So really? they have a kingdom in the moon.
Okay.
And the way it works, so it's weird. This is the part that kind of threw me off, and I'm not familiar with the comic book series.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, they're born as Inhumans, right?
Okay.
But they're not born with their powers. So they go through this like they go through this like metamorphosis like process.
Develops.
No, like bar mitzvah status, where it's like you hit a certain age and then you go through this process where they have this like stone that like brings out that gene in you.
Oh. So
they put you in this chamber and you come out and you have this power or not, which is a big deal.
So it's a stone that brings out your power, but when you come out, you don't even know what power you have.
Exactly.
Huh.
Some people, it's evident. Like this one girl came out in the beginning, and she came out, and she was like, "I don't feel different," and then, boom, wings, right? Like wings came out, right? And so basically, so they fled to the moon, and they have a kingdom. So it's there's a king and a queen, and then a court. And basically, so if you go through this metamorphosis process, and they basically decide your future then. So if you come out with no powers, you go down to the mines and you start. You're like a coal worker.
That's what that guy is.
Yeah.
The bad guy. Okay. He doesn't have any powers.
Yeah, and so and then you could be like in different jobs, and you can be part of their security. Like they're like
fucked up.
Yeah, and so that's part of the issue. And but apparently when they left, they didn't take every single Inhuman with them. And so while they're not, the people on Earth aren't technically Inhumans. Like, so basically, like, Inhumans bred with humans, and so the Inhuman genes kind of got watered down as they went down. So there's people that are like 99% human, 1% Inhuman, and this like the stone or whatever the thing, I don't remember what it's called. It's basically like there was like a leakage on Earth, so it like went into the water supply, so people's power started coming out. Oh. And so now in the world, people are like, oh, like we're trying to get hold of these mutants come. And so, right? And so now, like, you know, their Inhumans are getting persecuted and blah blah blah. And so the king knows about this, and it's
in the real world, here, our world,
on Earth. And so the king knows about this, so he sent one of his guys down, and they've been like finding them and being like, hey, like, let me take you to this place where you'll be safe. Right, and so
they're getting their own Inhuman mutant army up there, recruiting people.
Well, not necessarily an army, but just like a safe haven.
Oh, so they're still doing good.
They're good. No, they're good. And so the main character, so there's a king. His name is Black Bolt. His power is his voice. So his vocal cords are like magnified, or like so like he whispers and you're dead. Like, you know what I mean? Like, think like Black Canary, but like, if he yelled like that, like, he'll destroy a whole fucking city. Yeah. So this guy is basically a mute. Like, he doesn't talk, and he's just like this very like calm, like.
The main guy, the bear or whatever. The bear. I don't know. When I saw the
big dog.
The big dog. Yeah, the big dog.
That's Lockjaw.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's the king. The queen is Medusa.
Hair.
Yeah, with the hair.
Everybody was trashing her because the wig looks.
It looks stupid. The wig only lasts like 30 minutes. So
really?
Yeah.
Does she get cut or something?
Yeah. So spoiler alerts coming, by the way, guys. So that's king and queen. The brother of the king, the younger brother, was an Inhuman, went through the metamorphosis process, came out with no powers. Okay. Right, and so, but he didn't get sent to the mines because he's a prince, and so, but he's kind of been like, you know, like, let's go back to Earth, let's take it over. We're Inhumans, we can take it over. We can be happy because we're running out of resources here. We shouldn't be bringing more people up because we're running out of resources. We can barely feed the people we have now. Right, they depend on vegetation and they have no meat. So it's basically like they're running out of shit to eat and shit to, but the kingdom doesn't know this. Okay. And so the brother kind of gets pissed off. He plans a coup, military coup, so he tries to take over. And basically, so there's 5 characters, plus the dog. The dog can teleport. And so the girl that owns the dog basically had them all get teleported to Earth to be safe.
Who's the girl that
I keep forgetting her name. I'm drawing blanks. I'm a terrible podcaster. I should have had this written down. But that's okay. But I think you'd like that character. Who did I like, Candy? That's fine. But so the dog takes him down to Hawaii. But I don't know if it's a dumb dog or like it just made a mistake. It dropped them off like separate parts of Hawaii, so they weren't all together. So now they're trying to find each other. But there's the guy who's like the military leader, and he's lost, and he's trying to find everybody, and he's going through his own like battles. And then Black Bolt, who's the king, gets caught up, and he's like in the middle of the city, gets dropped off, and doesn't know what's going on. So yeah, so he went into a suit like place, and he's like, you know, got a new suit, and then just walked out because he's, you know, he's a king. He's not used to paying for things. Yeah. And then gets set in jail, but they're like, who are you? What is, he won't talk. Right. But when they were chasing him, they tased him. And so he kind of went, ooh, right. And that little sound flipped 3 police cars and sent like all these officers to the hospital. Yeah. So he's powerful. Wow. And it was great. It was really cool the way like they've built this story, and everybody had their own like abilities, but now they're like impaired. So Medusa, in order to like, because she's really powerful with her hair, the brother shaved all of her hair off.
Sure.
And she was like, "Don't do it, please don't." Right. And so then now she's not powerless, but she just got to wait for her hair to grow back, I guess. So I don't know if it'll grow back or I don't know.
Is she there with the guy?
So she gets dropped on Earth, but she's trying to find the guy and sees that he was on the news because he flipped 4 cars.
So without her hair, she's there.
Yeah. Okay. And so at the same time, there's this like government or privately funded agency that's like studying Inhumans, and they find out who Black Bolt is, and they take him, and then they realize, oh my God, you're like full on Inhuman, not just a little bit. And so it's really cool the way they've done things.
It sounds interesting.
It really is. It started off a little bit slow, and I think it's because it was a 2-hour premiere.
Yeah.
But it definitely picked up towards the end, and the episodes that have come they've kind of unlocked people's stories a little bit more and kind of started developing each character in their own way, away from what they know. You know what I mean? So in this kingdom, they were each this, like, the military guy, like, he's this, he's the military guy. He knows everything. He's a leader. But then he comes across these humans that he hates because he doesn't like humans. And they're these, like, chill Hawaiian, like, dudes that are like, yeah, like, we'll fight with you, bro. Like, let's do this. He's like, I never thought that I would cry for a human's death when one of them dies, or that I would care about a human dying. And then there's this guy who's got the power to almost, like, he can see, I don't know if he can see the future or if he can go back in time, but he can basically see every, like, outcome, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Right? When he came to Earth, he slipped. They put him on a mountain. He slipped, hit his head, and now, like, he can still see things, but they're not as, like,
clear,
precise as they were.
Oh, wow.
So, like, there was this moment where he got caught and he was tied up, and you could see, like, if he kicks down this table, like, it'll knock down this beam and this whole thing will come crashing down on him. And he, like, kicks it over and it just falls over, and the people look at him like, what the fuck are you doing? And he's just kind of like what? Like, I'm never wrong. And so now he's kind of trying to live with that.
Oh, shit.
And at the same time try to find his people, but he keeps telling them, I'm trying to find my king. And they're like, what the fuck are you talking about, right? So everybody's kind of developing.
I'm rethinking watching it. That sounds really legit then.
So I'm hoping, only 2 of them have been reunited so far. I will tell you, we're only 3 episodes in.
Okay.
So only 2
don't tell me. I'm going to definitely check that out.
Yeah, only 2 of them have been reunited. Lockjaw, he's going to break your heart. He's Kendra's favorite character, and she hasn't even watched the show yet, but it's because he's this giant bulldog that can teleport. He doesn't die, but
he's going to break you. Okay. Don't tell me.
It'll definitely be one of those, like,
I'll watch it tonight. Is it on Hulu?
That's on.
Shut the fuck up.
My last point for this, guys, and the funny thing is, I wrote it down there. Can I get Mike to watch the show?
Yeah.
All right. So Michael's gonna watch it. We'll probably next podcast. We'll probably talk about his thoughts, but I definitely think it's a good show. I don't think it's your normal superhero show where it's like.
That's why it's got me interested. Like.
Yeah, it's different. It's definitely different. It's not like you're fighting this big bad. It's actually got a story to it.
But that's what Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was, and that's why I was disappointed in that, because
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
was bullshit.
To me was one of those. It was like what we don't like about the fillers in, like, Flash. It's like every episode was kind of self-contained, and
it's a filler for the fucking Marvel
kind of had
universe.
a big. Like a bigger storyline, but they really didn't.
No.
They just kind of touched on it every episode. And it's like, okay, this episode you get this episode. It's not like that. Like, it's a storyline, and they're all.
Because with Marvel, the movies are bigger than that show.
Yeah.
So, but with this, with Inhumans, and it's their own universe. Mm-hmm. That's what I kind of think.
So the way I kind of want you to think of it, and this, I don't know if it's really fair to call it this, and people might get mad at me, but think Guardians of the Galaxy, where not necessarily like this, like it's a property that isn't necessarily hugely known, and you don't necessarily have expectations for it. So the fact that it came out to be good is you're like happy with it.
That's exactly what Guardians of the Galaxy was.
Yeah,
like I knew nothing about it. When I saw it, I was like, "What the fuck?"
There's not one character here that I know, that I recognize, that I would have ever thought of if I didn't watch the show. And the fact that this wasn't shitty and it was actually pretty decent made it that much better. You know what I mean? So they kind of, because I think that's the problem with a lot of our shows is Flash, Arrow, we have expectations for them.
Yeah, sure.
And when they're not met,
that's why we get let down. So
exactly. And so that's why I like the show is I don't have any expectations for it. I don't know. I've never read their comics. I've never done anything. And it's just like, and you'll like their intro. It's very like comic booky. So it's like very Justice League. So it's kind of back to this Marvel, but it definitely gave it came off as like a Justice League kind of intro, which I really liked. Yeah, I'm excited for that. The last TV show that we really want to talk about, and by the way, expectations for that show for me are really high. I think it's going to be really good. They keep adding twists to it, but without being that like.
What's the twist?
Well, because what I fucking hate is when they end a show on a twist where it's like, oh, look at what the fuck. Like they kind of throw the twist in with the story so it fits. It's not just like a
kind of like what the Flash was doing when it first started.
Well,
like it's at the end of each episode.
No, it's not at the end though. It's not at the end. Well, it's towards the end of the episode, but it's not like that. Like last scene where it's like, watch what happens next week. It's like, holy shit, like this is getting pretty good, and like you want to watch next week without that like them putting it in your face, like you have to watch next week, bro. Yeah. But it's like oh shit, like I want to watch next week. So I really appreciate that. I think you'll like the show.
I'm turned around on that.
Yeah, good. Great.
What the fuck?
So the last show I really want to talk about, and Anthony pointed out that The Walking Dead season 8 premieres this Sunday. So if you watch that show,
I'm so excited.
I stopped watching The Walking Dead after Glenn almost died and then didn't die. So,
bro, that dude Negan's the best villain.
Oh, I watched like the first episode. And I was like,
I'm very interested in this because Negan's still not dead, and they're barely getting to the point where they're
spoiler alert! No,
they're barely getting to the point where they're actually gonna fight Negan now, like what they did with the governor.
It's been like 3 seasons.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, okay, they need to get on with it. But at the same time, when they showed the trailer to the season, Rick fucking wakes up old. So that's why I'm like, is that a flashback, or I mean, is that like him dreaming, or I don't know. People were speculating that the old man Rick is going to take an effect now, and that storyline is going to take an effect after Negan, and that's a totally different story of Walking Dead. So I'm excited about that. Because Carl grows up, he's not a fucking annoying little kid anymore, even though he hasn't been for a while. But just it's gonna look.
My problem with The Walking Dead, and they might have changed this, but the fact that it just kept going over. I liked the show; it was a good show, but it was like 30 minutes of. We're walking, we're doing this, like nothing. 30 minutes of nothing, 5 minutes of action, another 5 minutes of...
It's all story, that's why.
But it's like, do we really need to watch you walk down this fucking road for 20 minutes?
That can die. That can die.
But I can't do that. But then I don't want to skip through it.
In the beginning of the show, the series, it was exciting because you're like, oh fuck, where are they going?
Yeah.
Like, what are they gonna do? But now it's like, fuck, they're trying to fight this guy. Like, fucking kill him already.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's the point because we've seen so much of the show. We're done with that side of the show. We're done with seeing him walk and travel and shit. We just want to see him settle. But at the same time, they can't because that's not going to be a show. Like what they did with the farm and the fucking prison.
Yeah.
Like it was just boring. So it's a catch-22 with Walking Dead right now, because you want to see more action, but at the same time you want to see more story develop and everything. Like that. With all these old characters that you grew up watching, well, not grew up, but watching the show develop in the show, they're all dead. Like most of them are all new. It just like I said, it just to me it was just
I don't know,
repetitive.
Yeah. It was like the formula for every episode was the same, and it might have worked for the first couple seasons, even like 5-6 seasons in. But then it's just like
that's why I
found myself not watching the episode. Like I would just kind of sit there on my phone and like or put up a YouTube video, and then it's like oh shit, something's happening. Okay, it's over. I'm going back to my phone. Like it just wasn't entertaining for me anymore.
Not even the season premiere last season.
I didn't watch the season premiere. Like I watched like
you didn't see.
I watched
Glenn die.
I watched Glenn die because I had to. I watched Glenn die because I had to watch Glenn die because that's a thing. You know what I mean? But I wasn't like interested. I was like, oh, like Glenn died. Like I thought he died in the last episode I watched.
But then you didn't keep up with it because you were done with that already.
I was done with it. Like, why would you like? It took fucking 3 episodes to lead up to Glenn's death, and then he didn't even fucking die.
I know.
Like, what kind of bullshit is that?
To be honest, I was so excited about that, but then when they killed him, I was like, what the fuck was the point of that? I know. It was...
I will say
that's how they get you. That's how
I much preferred Dave Chappelle's version of Negan than what was going on The Walking Dead. All right. Like the young kids say, what are those? Anyways, moving on. The last show we're going to talk about, guys, is Ghosted. And the reason I'm talking about this is because it's kind of a comedy show. It's kind of paranormal. It's kind of geeky. It's currently on Fox on Sundays. It's basically, and it's kind of, I tell Kendra, and she said this is kind of rare for me. I'm on the 3rd episode, but I'm not sure if I like it or not. It's like I haven't been pulled either way. Like I haven't been like I like it or I don't like it. And usually, like I can tell. I'll like if an episode like at first I'm like, okay, this is. I'll give it an episode. I'll give it a couple episodes.
Right.
And usually I can tell by now it's like, nah, this show's not for me, or I'm gonna keep watching it, right? But I haven't decided with the show. Like it's good. I'm leaning more towards the good side.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I can't tell. So basically, because you haven't watched this, it's a show. It starts off with think like Men in Black. Yeah. Right. They deal with paranormal.
Like R.I.P.D.
Sort of,
but better.
No, not better.
It's not.
Well, I liked R.I.P.D. I liked R.I.P.D. because it was funny, but it wasn't great. Yeah. It wasn't great, but I think Ryan Reynolds made that. Like, okay, of course. But we got Craig Ferguson here. No, not Craig. Craig Robinson.
Oh yeah, Craig Robinson. Yeah.
Take your panties off. Yeah. He makes the show good.
Okay, that's why I remember he was in it. Okay.
And I can't remember this guy's name. The other character, main character. You remember Step Brothers?
Yeah.
The brother.
Yeah. Fuck. His real name's Adam something. Adam Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the brother is the other main character. So basically, it starts off with like this agent, and he's dealing with a case, and he disappears. Well, in his memoir or whatever, he leaves a voice memo for them and says to specifically find these 2 guys. Craig Robinson's character is a former LAPD agent who's now working as a mall cop, and they don't tell you why at first, and they do tell you later on, but not all the way. They haven't fully dove into it yet. Yeah. But it's kind of one of those okay, that makes sense why you're not right. So you don't know if he's a bad cop or if he's a good cop that quit or if he's can't do the job anymore, right? And then the other guy is a ex-Stanford professor that's working.
I'm dying. Okay, go.
He's an ex-Stanford professor. He's currently working at a bookstore because he was basically discredited because he believes his wife was abducted by aliens. Yeah. And so it's the opening scene with him is him trying to pick up a girl.
But then he's called Ghosted.
But then he talks about his wife getting abducted by aliens. And so the girl's kind of okay, right. And so it's not terrible, and they bring them together and they're you have to find this agent and we'll reinstate you as a police officer and we'll reinstate you as a professor. Right. And so they go through it, and that's kind of the premise of it. And they deal with paranormal stuff. One episode was trying to find the agent, and it was this alien. I don't know exactly what it was. And the second episode, they dealt with a succubus. So it's paranormal, right? Okay. Spoiler alert. It's funny. So have you ever seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
No, but I've seen with Adam Sandberg and characters and.
So it's got kind of that feel of it, where it's funny, it's a comedy show, but it's kind of, and because Craig Robinson's in that show as well. it's got that.
He's in Brooklyn.
He's like a recurring character.
Oh no.
But it's got that feel to it where it's like a funny cop show, but it's just got the ghosts and the paranormal turned into it.
Right.
Hey, excuse me, ma'am. We're trying to film a video here. All right. You bringing us lunch? Are you bringing us lunch? Is that why you called us?
No, I'm almost gone. I'm leaving San Jose. I just wanted to call him and tell him bye.
He's not really worried about that right now.
Shut up.
All right.
I'll call you after we're done. Okay.
Sure.
We're live.
Love you, babe.
All right, love you.
Bring me food.
Bye.
Anyway, so it's got a Brooklyn Nine-Nine feel to it, guys.
No.
It's kind of like funny, but it's not like
laugh your ass off.
But it's like, okay, that's just funny. Like,
okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like it's kind of stupid humor, but not
kind of like The Office, but cop.
No, The Office is funny. The Office is pretty funny. I think like the best way to explain is Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Okay.
With
if I ever
if you watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and then you can realize what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Then you watch the show.
I'll watch one episode of that, then I'll start watching that.
But it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'll have to watch it, and I'll just keep watching it. I'll keep you guys updated on what I think of that. So that's really much. That's pretty much it.
It's really much
for our TV talk, guys. Like I said, let us know. Do you guys watch any of these shows? Are you gonna watch any shows?
Mm-hmm.
Are there any shows coming out that we didn't talk about that you think we should check out?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be awesome. I'm always happy to check out new shows. Well, for the most part.
Depends on what it is.
It gives me more to talk to you guys about. It gives us more to talk to you guys about. So we're more than happy about it.
One other thing, Rick and Morty, the season finale. How'd you think?
I was disappointed.
Everybody was disappointed, dude.
It's too short.
It was
10 episodes,
and plus there was nothing like it didn't give anything. It was just it felt like another episode.
It didn't feel like a season finale.
It felt like another episode.
And what pisses me off is that it's gonna take another fucking year and a half, 2 years to get another season.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm down for that.
We can't just stop liking the show because it's fucking amazing.
No, it is.
So we just gotta sit back.
Am I really down to wait 2 years for another? Like, if they can get their shit together and bust something out,
but in the
next year,
yeah,
I'm down.
But in 2 years, if they do come out and it takes 2 years, will you watch it?
I can't tell you that right now. It'll have to.
You're gonna be curious.
How relevant is it gonna be to me? Because the only reason that it was relevant this time is because the whole Szechuan sauce thing, and
they're the ones that made that.
Yeah, I know. But are they going to be able to do? What are they going to? You know what I mean?
That's the third season. They haven't been out that long.
If they can make it relevant for me again, I'll watch. But I think if 2 years go by, I'll be over it.
I can't say I will. I like that show.
I love the show. It's one of my favorite shows, but I don't know that I can wait 2 years for another season. I can barely wait a year for Netflix.
The thing is, there is a main story, but there's not a big of a main story. It's one of those feel-good shows that just make you fucking laugh.
But it's too short. 10 episodes?
Yeah, of course. If it was longer, then that would make me want to be like, come on, they need to come out with another season. Yeah. I can wait, though, because it doesn't have that need for me.
I think that's what gets me mad is 2 years, 10 episodes.
That's all you have to give to us, yeah.
My dude, like, I'm not an expert on this, but in 2 years, you could bust out a hell of a lot more than 10 episodes. Like, I know that they're like, so they were pretty good quality episodes. I don't know if that would have been diminished if they'd gone for more, but does it really take you 2 years to make 10 episodes? That's my problem with it.
Yeah.
The content of the series itself, I love, but I think they can do better than that. As far as like,
I agree.
Episodes
but for what we got, I loved it. I loved it.
Yeah.
Pickle Rick was amazing.
Yeah, Pickle Rick was probably my favorite.
And the one with the Citadel, with all the different timelines of the Rick and Morty.
Yeah, you know what pisses me off? The whole evil Morty thing.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I have to wait till next season to find out what the fuck happened? Why so much? Like why not just Like it's Flash all over again.
Yeah.
We're gonna wait 30 episodes.
You already know. Morty took over. He's the president.
Yeah, but what does that mean? Why he was only in 2 episodes?
True.
I expected so much more out of that, and I expected it to come so much sooner than.
That's what they want you to be like, oh.
Yeah, but no, that's the main reason we're talking about not liking the Flash and almost being done with the Arrowverse. Do I really want that to be tainted for me?
With Rick and Morty, though, it's new territory. Like it's not
season 3.
comic
my dog.
books.
Season 3, my dog.
Yeah, but it's only 10 episodes.
Season 3, my dog. The season 3 curse is gonna extend out,
and we just really started watching it.
I don't know, Doug.
Like
we'll see.
I don't know. I think it's 2 different territories. With the Flash, there's already that. I mean, it's been years since they created the Flash, and you already know their stories. Now they're bringing it to the small screen, and they're doing it that way. That's why it gets us mad because they're not following that content. With Rick and Morty,
no, and I'm not mad about the content. The content is great. Yeah. It's just can I wait 2 years for another 10 episodes that are going to be good episodes? I don't doubt that they're going to be good episodes.
I think with animation,
but do I really want to go through that heartbreak again of 10 episodes and then the last episode's like?
It's different with animation, I think, though.
Because I think if they do that again, I'll be done.
With animation, it takes a lot longer. Because with actors, you got actors, you got schedules.
But it's one person doing the voice of the 2 main characters.
But drawing and stuff.
Yeah, but come on, it's fucking 2017 now.
True.
We're not sitting, with old Walt Disney hand drawing everything again. I think.
Do we know why it took so long though?
I have no idea.
That's the thing. There's probably something behind it.
Yeah. But Mr. Poopy Butthole came out and said, "Oh, it'll be another year or so." Like
he was making fun of the fact that we waited so long for
but
this.
I'm sure that it'll fucking probably take.
I have a feeling that
if it doesn't, I'll be glad to be wrong.
It got more popular this year because look, it brought us into it. It brought a lot more other people.
Yeah,
they're starting to build pop figures and all that shit.
Yeah, if they can get their shit together, which I have.
Well, they said they're coming out with a new series of pop figures with Scary Terry and Summer and the mom, everybody.
I have like the minis.
Yeah, well, they're coming out with the big ones. The
I know.
Yeah.
Come on, are you really telling me about Funkos right now? This guy's really trying to tell me about Funkos. Well,
they were all stolen, by the way. Anyways.
Then, you should probably just go into your house and steal the one that you got from me 6 months ago.
It's not my fault that you never remind me.
So yeah. Okay, let's.
Anyways.
All right, so that's gonna be enough TV talk because I'm just gonna get mad about Rick and Morty. As much as I love this show, let's talk games, guys. So we're going into game talk. We're talking about new games coming out, but I want to get something off my chest real quick. Nintendo, what the fuck, bro?
Oh, you're gonna trigger David.
David didn't. Well, actually, no, I don't know about David, but Danny's on this with me.
Yeah.
So, if you don't know, which you shouldn't, because hopefully you're following me on, you're subscribed to me, blackturtlegaming.com. And the video hasn't even come out yet, but I recently acquired a Nintendo Switch. I was very reluctant to get it, and what I explained. Fox is like finally games. What I explained to David, because David and Danny were like, dude, you got to get a Nintendo Switch. There wasn't anything that really made me go, I need this right now.
Yeah.
Like we've got Mario Odyssey coming out.
It was mainly the fact that it was new. Now it's not new anymore, so it's like,
not even that. Like at first I was like, okay, like I want to get a Switch, like it's cool. Like I you turn them on.
I know.
I want to get it because I'm a gamer. I have to have the consoles. I'm getting an Xbox One. Hopefully the X when it comes out. Just because why not? You know what I mean?
Are you gonna get a 4K TV?
Yeah.
They say it's gonna be the same price as the Xbox One S.
Well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So
might as well. Yeah.
But I was like, I need to get it because I gotta get it. Like I just can't not have it. But as time went by, there was nothing really drawing me to be like, I need this right now. Like
Switch.
Zelda, I'm not that big into Zelda, and that's me, right? That's relative, right? Some people, that was the main reason they got it.
I'm not that big into Zelda either.
Yeah. Pokemon came out, and that was the main reason. I was like, I have to get it. I want to get it before it comes out.
Not even Mario Kart?
I like Mario Kart, but it wasn't like...
Oh, you need to have it.
Yeah. And
Where's the pizza?
Even when Pokken came out, I was like, oh, the Pokken came out, like I gotta get it, but I wasn't like running.
Is that what it's called? Pokken tournament?
Yeah.
Why the fuck is it called Pokken? Oh, so you guys weren't kidding about the Tekken. Okay.
Anyways, I don't know. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Even after Pokken came out, I was like, okay, like I'll get it.
Have
soon.
you played it?
Yeah, I did. It's a great game. It's a fun game. Mm-hmm. And then what made me kind of want it more, so Danny told me this, they're coming out, they did come out with it already, with FIFA 18 on the Switch. Which, like, I was like, okay, that's dope. I can take FIFA on the road with me. I can do it. That's
you're at practice. You're
sick.
Fucking like.
But then I got it. I haven't gotten FIFA yet, and I'm not gonna get FIFA, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why after. I got it, and I was kind of like, it was fun the first night. I played Mario Kart. It's fun, like if you're playing here. So if I'm playing, like if I have family over, we'll play. We'll have fun. I played with my grandma. I played with my mom. I played with my little sister. I played with my little brothers.
Play what?
Mario Kart.
Okay.
And I played Pokken, and I played all of it. So it's fun. It's a fun console to have here, but for what we do, online gaming and having friends, I have, David's in Pennsylvania, right? Danny's in Kansas City, everybody's all over the world. I was tremendously disappointed. Huh? Isn't he? Pennsylvania? Yeah, it's Pennsylvania. No, it's Pennsylvania. Philadelphia's not a state, my dude.
I don't know. Wait. I don't know. Okay. I'm not. Oh, we just look like assholes right now.
Yeah, he's in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
So I want to be able to play with my dudes, right? And 2 nights ago, Danny and I were like, "Hey, you trying to catch these Charizard's hands? Like, let's play, bro." We couldn't get on a match together.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? We tried so hard.
So there's no multiplayer.
There is. And what it is so you have like a code. Like, so think Rocket League, where we can make our game private, and then like you have to know the code.
You can do that, right?
Yeah. So we tried that, and it kept matching us up with different people, and so it only gives you 10 seconds to match make, and it's like you have to like be quick. And it wouldn't be so bad if we were able to be on a party chat and like, all right, ready, go, right? But
there's no fucking party chat supported to the Switch.
And Fox multiplayer sucks on the Switch. It's terrible. It's fun to have here. I don't think I've played it more than once since I've gotten home. But multiplayer is what I do. I like playing. I like story mode. I like that I can take it. On the plane, it was amazing. I was playing Pokken on the way home from San Diego for an hour straight. That's awesome. But like, I just wanted to beat up Danny and make him my bitch, but I couldn't because Nintendo can't figure their shit out.
Yeah.
And I know it's not all on Nintendo because that's on the game itself, but at the same time, Nintendo could have made it easier. With having the party chat, with having, you know what I mean? And then people are like, well, we can do Discord. It's like, PS4, I can just.
Why the fuck are you going to use a separate app from a.
On PS4, I can just. And the reason that it really pisses me off is because it makes it feel like an unfinished product. Because people are like, well, it's coming. Well, why the fuck did you release something if I don't fucking have it now? Exactly. I understand.
What did you pay the $300 for? Just a fucking console to play one player game,
and to wait for something that's not guaranteed. Like, I'd like the Switch. I really do. It was a gift. It's a lot of fun.
But the features that it lacks that's supposed to be on it.
I don't think I'll ever pick the Switch over my PS4. Is what I'm saying. Ever, at this point.
I mean, to be honest, I think anyone will. To be honest, I think PS4 is where it's at right now. Yeah, because it works so well for people that stream. I mean, it's the easiest one to freaking set up and whatever. It doesn't have as many updates as Xbox does, and it has more exclusives, like what David usually says, and just all around it's an overall good system. Not the 4K needs to build up or whatever, but other than that, like that's the only thing that's lacking, I think. Xbox, it has its quirks and quarrels and stuff like that, and Switch, of course, like you said. So yeah, PS4 is where it's at, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. So that was kind of my rant on that.
Yeah.
I was really mad, and so FIFA, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was my like silver lining. I was like, all right, I can at least play FIFA. When I play online, none of you can play FIFA, so I'll just play with random people anyway. So that doesn't matter.
Right.
They cut back on like half the features of FIFA that make FIFA so great.
Why?
So, and I know you're not really familiar with FIFA,
Yeah.
but this year they made FIFA where it was a lot more realistic. The features were a lot better, a lot more realistic control of the player.
Right.
They have this feature called the journey. So it's where you basically, it's usually like they'll have careers where you can create your own character and like become a professional football player. But in this one, they have where it's like a set storyline, like sort of set but not set. So it's basically like you're playing as this guy. His name is Alex Hunter. He's going through the academy and becoming a professional football player, and he has his hardships along the way.
Right.
And everybody kind of goes through that same basic storyline, but it can vary in every step of the road. Okay. So you come to the same ending, but the way you get there, the journey, right, isn't the same for everybody. So you can pick different teams. You speak with the media. The answers you give are going to give you different reactions and different, with fans and with this. Right. And so it's a really amazing storyline. I just finished the second part, which came. So it started FIFA 17. Part 2 is on FIFA 18. I'm guessing they're going to continue it. I just finished part 2. Part 2 is amazing, by the way. And it was great. Like I was like, okay, like I don't know that I would play it again, but the fact that I don't have that option on the Switch, so they didn't include that. The controls are very much basic, and if you're playing with the Joy-Cons, right, when you can turn one controller into two,
yeah.
But those 5, there's the 4 buttons, the 2 on the top, and the 1. It's very basic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So basically, I would have to get another set of Joy-Cons or another pro controller, right?
Controller.
And it's like, okay, cool, but that kind of ruins like the fun part of it, like being able to just
the
right. And so it
convenience.
And it wouldn't be so bad if they weren't charging full price. So the same price. So I paid.
They're charging full price for a game that's lacking.
I paid $60 for FIFA 18 when it came out. I bought it on the day it came out, and they're charging $60 for this on the Switch with half the features, with not as good of a control, with all the, and it's like. Why?
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
What did he say? It's funny, actually realized it feels like there's a bunch of updates.
They always in the Xbox camp, like the dashboard update. Woo, I'm like, y'all realize it's changing because yeah, which is funny because that was the conversation a couple years ago the other way around. I used to have an Xbox 360 and I hated the fact that the PS3, like I would have to update every time I turned on the PS3, it had an update,
right?
Which I hated, and that's why I was like, "Oh, Xbox." That's why I was so reluctant to get the PS4 because I was like, "Why?" And then
it took you so long to fucking get one.
Yeah, and so then, but now I'm PS4.
Yeah. And
you're right, Joy-Cons for $80. Fuck that.
Fuck that.
Like I'm probably, and the sad part is I'm probably gonna end up getting some.
How fucking small these are, and this is another thing I wanted to bring up. This is smaller than I thought. This is way smaller than I thought. Look at how big my hands are. Someone like me is not going to be able to play it like this. I know it's meant for kids and shit, but like this is not realistic. I'm not going to play like this. Like, look how fucking cramped that is. I don't know. I thought it was going to be bigger. I don't know why I thought it was going to be bigger.
Yeah. And see, exactly. And so the sad part is we're going to end up buying into this.
Yeah.
It's like.
Because I still want one. Because I want to play the games.
And had I not gotten this gift, I was still going to buy one. It was just a matter of when. Like, when am I going to... Yeah. It wasn't like I was dying to run to the store and get it, and I need it right now, and it's like...
Like, if they came out with the next iteration of PlayStation.
If the games get better, and granted, it's a new console, you can't just expect it to have everything... Yeah, you can't expect it to have everything right out of the gate.
Which is stupid, but whatever.
But you know what? So I'll give them that. But if the games get better, if the multiplayer gets better, I'll definitely be happy. And you're right, Fox. Enjoy the Switch, but it's not the be all console. Yeah. And
there is no be-all console. There will never be no be-all console.
And I like it. I like it because I'm gonna get Mario Odyssey, which is one of the games that we're gonna talk about coming out. And it's fun when my little sister comes over. It's a game that she can play. PS4. She's in kindergarten, so it's still a little bit too much for her. I can't get her into FIFA yet, but I can play Mario Kart with her, which is great.
Like I said, Nintendo Switch is meant for kids mostly, family.
Yeah. But the nostalgia part about it is pretty cool too.
Yes,
so I like it. I like it.
That's what Nintendo mostly focuses on, I think.
Yes,
nostalgia.
And so we'll see how it goes. I'm optimistic. I'm hoping that it gets better. But my initial reactions, and Danny would text me like, "Come on, like get the Switch, get the Switch," and I'm like, "There's nothing that makes me want to get the Switch right now."
There's no game where you're like, "Oh, I need to buy for that game."
Now that I have it, yeah, I was right. There's nothing about the Switch that I needed to have.
Yeah.
Like
he's right. Secondary console.
Yeah. Like Mario Kart is great. Pokken is great. I like the games, but I could have lived without them.
Yeah.
That's the sad part.
That's the sad part.
Yeah. So I'll see. I'll see how
yeah. I can't wait until I get my Xbox One S. I want one. Because when they were talking about it being backwards compatible with 360 and original Xbox, that's something that the PS4 is highly lacking.
Yeah,
that's one thing. That's one thing that the PS4 would be the be-all and all console. If they had that, I would say that would be the be-all and all.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't, and I don't think it ever will, because stupid Sony.
Yeah,
so stupid. But yeah, that's why I'm getting an Xbox One S, because I want to play all those games. I never owned an Xbox 360, so I want to play those games.
Yeah, and so that's probably why, and I'll probably end up getting, because I have a stack like that high of Xbox 360 games that are left at my mom's house in a box somewhere. So if that ends up being true, I'll break out some FIFA Street. I've been dying for FIFA Street to come out again. Like, I would love to play that again.
Is that like NFL Street? Soccer?
Yeah. It's like futsal, like indoor soccer. It's sick, dude. I've been so mad. That's the one thing I'm like, and that was supposed to come out on FIFA 18, suppose. That was like the leaked image, but it was only like one game of it in the journey, which was stupid.
That's how they get you.
Yeah. And so I would do it specific, and this is what I'm talking about. Specifically just to play FIFA Street, I would definitely get an Xbox One just for that. I don't care. And Forza, because I want to get a simulator going on here, which is why I got my racing chair, which is something you guys should check out on blackturtlegaming.com, guys. That'll be part of one of my build series coming up. Is going to be a mini simulator.
It supports my fat ass. So,
and I just posted the unboxing on my channel, blackturtlegaming.com. Check it out. $100. So let's talk about a couple games that are coming out. You talked about wanting World War II.
Yes.
That's coming out. Battlefront 2 is coming out. Fractured Butthole comes out tomorrow. Tomorrow the 17th?
Yes, it does.
Comes out tomorrow. And Mario Odyssey is also coming up.
Fractured Butthole, I'm definitely buying standard. I'm just going to buy the game.
Yeah?
I'm not going to buy the gold pass or anything. Not yet. Because World War II, I have to get the Steelbook.
Well, I think if you get the, because I don't know if you've played the first game.
Mm-hmm.
If you get the I don't remember what version it is, you get the game for free.
Stick of Truth?
Mm-hmm.
You get Stick of Truth. You get
no. If you get Fractured Butthole, you get Stick of Truth for free.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
The regular game,
I don't know.
Ultimate.
That's what we got to figure out. Does anybody know?
You can play it on the PS4.
I see a ton of people on Twitch are already playing South Park because it's tomorrow. Yeah, I'm running out and getting it tomorrow.
Yeah, a lot of people are skipping COD, but I own all the Steelbooks.
I'm gonna get Call of Duty specifically. So I mean, most people don't know.
Our good game.
No. I'm very big into World War II. That was my minor in college was history.
Oh, really?
And World War II is a big part of that, and that was always my favorite subject in school. And so I want to get it just because it's World War II and Call of Duty.
Did you check out the zombies?
I don't do zombies.
No, it's Nazi zombies.
I don't do zombies. I think the zombies. I think zombies is fucking stupid.
It is, but
zombies.
Dude, just looking at the trailer for zombies for the Call of Duty new one looks fucking sick. I might check it out. That's what I said about Infinite Warfare though too, but I put Kevin Smith in it. I don't know. I'll check it out. I like Black Ops zombies.
I don't do zombies at all.
You didn't like?
I don't like zombies. I don't like playing zombies. It's not a popular opinion, but I don't like playing zombies.
Play as much shit there.
But I don't like the gameplay. It's stupid to me. The gameplay's stupid. I'd rather just be able to shoot you. You're dead. All right, that's cool. I killed you more times. I win.
You're not into zombies.
You killed me. I like zombies, but I just the gameplay wasn't there for me. It never has been. I tried it again with you guys. Fucking hated it. It's fun to play with people, but it's not fun to play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's see. Nate said, I'm glad it's back to boots on the ground, but I'm not a fan of the era. But if you are, I could see why. I got Destiny 2 for my multiplayer fix. I'm going to be in single player mode this holiday.
Destiny 2 is where it's at.
Exactly. I like killing COD. I like killing zombies, just not COD zombies. It's not fun for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll get it just for the era, to play the single player. And I haven't played COD single player since Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 was the last single player. Actually, I don't even think I did that one. I think it might have been Modern Warfare 3.
Oh wow,
that was the last. So just to give you guys an idea of how much I'm like, I'm multiplayer. That's So it'll be interesting to see that multiplayer.
Or multiplayer nights are gonna be fun.
And I like playing with my friends. And that just pisses me off more about the Nintendo because I can't play with my friends. Can't talk to my friends. It's stupid. Battlefront 2. You're more excited about that than I am.
Because they fucked up so bad on the first one.
Exactly.
I was so mad about that.
But is it going to be better? Is it not?
It better. I hope it is. The way I'm seeing it, it will be, hopefully. But because they didn't have a storyline in the first one, which is garbage. I mean, okay, Star Wars Battlefront 1 for the PS4 is now technically just a paperweight. Not even that. It's a piece of shit. It's garbage because you can't even play it now. Because the servers are just looking for players and no one's playing it. So, I mean, it's technically just worthless now. Battlefront 2, it's going to have some replayability because it's got story mode now, hopefully. And hopefully they improve in the multiplayer. I don't know. It has to do with the people getting it, though. So, I don't know. It might fail. It's got 50-50 right now.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't know.
I'm excited for it though because it's Star Wars.
I'll play it.
Fucking Star Wars.
I'll play it. I'll play it because it's Star Wars, but we'll see. Fractured But Whole is the game I'm looking forward to the most right now.
I'm looking forward to the multiplayer and story-wise that game.
Yeah.
Because I never got to play Stick or Treat.
We might have to call and see if it's available already, or like we can go like pre-order it the day before. I'm gonna go to Walmart and get some because I gotta go get some mac and hot Cheetos. So
are you gonna? Yeah.
I gotta tell you about that video. You got a video coming out.
Are you gonna get Fractured But Whole tonight?
I'm gonna try. I might actually get like
I don't work until tomorrow night, so I can go with you. Midnight lunch.
I'm down.
We'll vlog.
Yeah, we'll shoot. I got a lot of videos coming up, so
hey, we gotta put something on fucking Two Bros in the Pod.
Yeah, maybe Two Bros in our pod. Last game, Honda Odyssey. I saw Odyssey and I thought Honda. Mario Odyssey. Mario Odyssey.
Simulator. A fucking band.
I know you said you're thinking about getting a Switch.
Yeah.
What do you think, Mike?
I am excited because I love Super Mario 64. That was the best Super Mario game, I thought. And next to Super Mario World, but that was my favorite because Nintendo 64 will be forever my favorite Nintendo. Actually, favorite console ever. So that Odyssey reminds me of Super Mario 64.
I think it's definitely like my top 3.
Yep.
Top 3 consoles.
That was my first
Gamecast.
Gamecast, best system ever. No, N64. I remember it was my 6th birthday and I got it brand new. That was probably my first brand new system. I had the Atari 2100 or whatever the fuck it was called. But it was a mine.
I think the SNES was my first system.
Really? I never owned that.
I used to play Power Rangers on it.
My cousin.
Me
and my cousin used to play
it was my favorite game.
But no, I never got to own the Super Nintendo or the Nintendo Classic, whatever, the one before that.
Yeah.
Never got to own it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. And actually, I'm looking into getting a Nintendo 64 for the man cave, just to have it. I want to get like a console, like I don't want to call it a shrine, but like get all my consoles set up, like old school consoles.
That's what I'm trying to do with my N64.
That's why I want to get the SNES Classic, but people keep buying them.
Buy an original.
I know, but the space.
Yeah.
I wouldn't play it very often, let's be honest. So it would probably just be there. Yeah, so I mean that's pretty much what we had to talk about today. Do you have anything else to add?
Anybody want to buy an iPhone 6?
Yeah, guys. Michael's trying to save up to buy himself an iPhone 6.5.
I need a new iPhone. This is not cutting it.
But he has an iPhone 6.
5S. Ugh.
Is it a 6 or 6S?
6. Oh. Trying to get a 6S Plus or a 7S.
Why not just get an 8? If you're just gonna.
It's expensive.
So is it 6S right now?
No, it's $400, $300.
It's only $600 for an 8.
No, it isn't.
I mean, I still have my 6S. Rocking strong. But yeah, so I mean, that's pretty much gonna be it for this today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, small phone, right? Small phone for a small man.
Shut up! At least I'm not overcompensating.
Overcompensating.
No, I didn't say you. You have a 6. You don't have a plus.
I have a big penis, so. Yeah, guys. So that's going to be it for this podcast today. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Let us know if there's anything you want us to talk about in the future. We're more than happy to talk about what people want to talk about. iPhone 10. We are going to do a tech talk. I didn't want to talk about it today because we can go on for hours talking about iPhone 10, talking about the iOS 11 and all that's going on. Let's not start that. But we will get something going on for a tech talk. Yeah, so if you guys enjoyed it, please make sure you guys leave a like. Make sure you guys share this. Make sure you guys subscribe to Two Bros in a Pod. Make sure you guys subscribe to me, Black Turtle Gaming. You can go to blackturtlegaming.com, really easy. You can go to Michael at youtube.com/2WZR578 because he doesn't want to buy michaelpacheco.com. I don't know if that's the right URL, but try it out. But you can go ahead and look for him. His name is Michael Pacheco. His channel's name is Michael Pacheco, but he doesn't want to buy michaelpacheco.com because he's a puss. So yeah, guys, we'll see you guys in the next episode. I'm gonna go get some food because I'm hungry.
You buying?
Still going.